Happy Monday morning. I'm Joe Bailey, member of First Christian Church, Lawton, Oklahoma. Today I'd like to talk to you about the fruit of the Spirit. This is from Galatians, 5th chapter, verses 22 to 26. And I will read this and I'll refer to it later. By contrast, the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There is no law against these things. And each of these words have had countless sermons, countless books written on them, and I have a couple of minutes to tell you all about love. So I'm just going to start with one word, and with any luck, we might even get a series out of this. So let me just start out with a fun fact. The word love appears 740 times in the Bible in the New Revised Standard. Well, what is love? There are many forms of it, and since life is complicated, we can have more than one form of love at work at the same time in the same situation. Love is only one word in English, while in other languages have more. For example, in Greek, epithumia, which I had to look up the pronunciation, eros, philos, and agape are different expressions of love. And like all such descriptors, each has a range of meanings. Epithumia means desire, and it can have both positive and negative meanings. Either way, it's the self-centered love, the self-serving love. It can be relatively harmless, such as, I love chicken fried steak. Or less so if we add, so much so that I don't want to stop eating it. At the extreme, it can be a hunger for power, unbridled greed, and using others for one's own purposes without regard for their needs or welfare. In biblical use, it is usually negative and is often translated as lust. Eros covers romantic love to include both the mental and physical sexual manifestations with mutual affection and attraction. Philos is familial love, such as we have for our parents, siblings, children, and extended family. Agape is the purest form of love. This is the only one that implies denial of self and self-interest, even to the point of self-sacrifice. A friend of mine defined love as having one Oreo cookie and giving the side with the filling to another. He clarified that by adding, the act was because you want to, not to make a good impression or expecting something in return, but because you love that person more than yourself. This is the love of John 3:16. And of course, there are those that feel any form of feeling good must be bad. I can only be sad for them, because self-love is actually okay. God doesn't need us to be miserable for Him to love us. If we can't love ourselves, how can we love others? Well, what else can I say? Where else is God in all this? Eros, philos, and agape forms of love are all portrayed positively in those 700 plus mentions in the Bible. Positively. If you let the Word of God guide you in your practice of love for one another and all, you can't go wrong. God bless you and have a wonderful day.